is Sebastian from Ecuador and I'm in 5th semester of Media Culture at Bauhaus University, and today I'm gonna present my business case number 1. I hope you like it. I decided to create a mobile interactive application that it would be called Ruff. That is like a dog barking because it has to do with dogs. And this application is meant to help you out to find somebody that can walk your dog for you, or if you want to earn some easy money by walking somebody's dog, and for the dogs for having a nice walk with somebody, or just to go out to do whatever a dog wants to do outside. And yeah, what you need for it is a mobile budget, like a computer or like a tablet or telephone, something like that. And the necessity speaks for itself. In this case we have two kinds of necessities. One that belongs to the dog itself, because it's proof that a dog needs at least to go out once a day. And for the owners, of course, that actually don't have time enough to walk their dogs, or they have to do something special and yeah, they don't have time enough. And yeah, the target groups. In this case we would have 3 target groups. One of them belong to this project, the other one is more obvious, and these 3 target groups will interact with each other like for one goal. In this case we have in one side the dogs, because without dogs this application wouldn't exist to its purpose, so they're important. And on the other hand we have like the dog owners, people that don't have time and is able to pay a small fee to somebody that can walk their dogs. And for the other side, the dog walkers, in this case, that it will be some people that would like to hang out with the dog and walk him around and so on, and earn a bit of money out of it. Now I'm gonna explain you more or less how this application works and what you guys will get from it if you're a part of our dog lovers community. So you download the application, you log in, you create an account, and you can start using the application. In this case, you will find people around you that would like to walk your dog for you. It will be easier to find these kind of people, and if you are a dog walker in this case, you will receive a solicitude from the dog owner, and it's up to you if you accept or not. Like, yeah. And yeah, the walk starts when the dog walker, in this case the people that will walk the dog, accept the solicitude, and it ends the moment that the dog owner confirms the return of his dog and the fulfillment of the agreement that you both made. So at the end we will get these 3 necessities fulfilled and satisfied, namely the one from the dogs, the one from the owners, and the one for people that need some money. Where would we like to go, or what would we like to achieve by creating this application? Well, we have 2 goals. The first one is more social, more ethical, I would say, and it has to do with creating some awareness or consciousness of animals' necessities, because actually you're doing good for a dog by using this application, because he will be happier and less stressed. And the other one will be, of course, to gain the maximal profit by creating a network worldwide, if it works, that can actually connect other people and yeah, work with the best efficiency and with the best security, in this case, for both, for every kind of customer. Now we will talk about our PEST analyze, and we will start with the political situation. And I think that politically we wouldn't have any big problem with the creation of our application, because In this time, there are like many third world countries that are creating laws that are protecting animal rights, and in this case, there are a lot of animals and, for example, dogs and cats that lives on the street. And for example, in Ecuador, you can find some, and yeah, people kind of mistreat them every once in a while when they're scratching in the garbage to find something to eat. And yeah, it's a fact that in many parliaments there are being developed some laws and punishments for people that don't respect them. So yeah, I think it will cause a positive reaction. Socially, it's really important to accept that animals actually take a part of our lives, because we both, like animals and humans, share this world and share the same biological necessities. And yeah, despite our human nature, we cannot deny that animals influence our behaviors, and they make us aware that our kind or species is more developed. And I think these factors are encouraging as well, because as I mentioned, the humankind is being more aware of these kind of things, namely the animals' necessities. And yeah, people is actually moving. For example, in my country, there are more people that is like going out in the streets, like to demonstrating, to trying to gain some rights for the animals and punishment for these people that don't respect them and so on. So yeah, I think it will be positive for in a social way, because you're encouraging people to have contact with dogs and like to learn from them. The technological aspect is, I think, is one of the more important, because due to technology we are allowed to develop this application in the case that it will be true or real. So yeah, it's a fact that nowadays almost 40% of the world population is having a mobile device that is connected to the internet. And actually we have to take advantage and use of the technology for a good purpose, and don't think that the technology is bad and is making us lazy or stupid. Actually, we have a good view of technology in this case, because interface and software design is the future, and technology is here in the world for make our lives easier and to make us save some time and effort. So our slogan is that technology is our friend and could be used for very good purposes. And yeah, we will try to gain the maximum profit by making the proper use of the technology that is offered in in these ages of globalization. Our opportunities identification. Well, it's clear that there's a big opportunity here, because we've made some research and we realized that there's not an application like that yet. And the ones that actually offer a similar service are kind of tricky and difficult to use, and the payment methods are not so easy and efficient. So it's clear we have a good opportunity for making this idea develop and make this project grow. For other hand, the threat identification would be like to find some responsible people that can put or animal security on play, and that would, or threat identification on the other hand would be that we will find some irresponsible people that can do something bad to the dogs, and we created a solution for that, namely that our selection process of members will be really tough, and we'll be sure that they are like normal, conscious people that like dogs, and we will be sure that we will have their data to take any legal action if somebody doesn't goes well. And this problem brings us to another problem, namely the privacy problem, because we will have the ubication of the members and their data. So we will make use of the legal tools to make sure that your information and ubication won't be used for any other purpose than this one. And yeah, we will have a lawyer that could give us the advice that everything will be in order. Well, related to our ends of matrix, we realize that our product belongs to the product and development, because it's like a new product in an existing market, that in this case would be this pet service and the walking pet service, saying it like that. And it's a new product because the product is the application itself, the development of the application that will end up in this product that is offered to the customers, that could be used from them. And yeah, so speaking about our marketing mix, our product politics, our application will be definitely smooth and easy to use. We will have a 3-option dash menu, one with a profile, the other one with a radar. So you can see the people that is around you and who is more next to you. And we can find the walks as well, if you are like an owner, and the solicitudes, and if you are a dog walker. Actually, you can log in as a dog walker or as a dog owner as well. So you can just change this option, so you can be both. So when you need some money, you can participate, and when you need your dog to be walked, you can just log in as a dog owner. Here we have the steps to take part of this thing. The first step would be the registration. And second step, accept our policy. The third step would be confirm your payment method. It will be PayPal, credit card, Easy Card, or cash as well. And you have to configure your profile, allow your ubication, and then you can find a dog walk or receive a solicitude. So if you are gonna walk this dog, you confirm the walk in this case, and when you're returning the dog's owner will confirm his return. And yeah, at the end you can give a small feedback about the person and the dog from both parts. So we will get like a ranking of the best rated individuals, so they will gain always visibility preferences. Okay, about the payments. Actually, the payments will take place in the platform itself, or it can be on cash as well. But how we will win some money is once the walk is confirmed, the dog owner will be charged automatically with €1.50 per half an hour. If the walk has 1 hour, then it will be charged with €2 because we're making the contact between him and the dog walker. And the dog walker in this case will earn 5 per half an hour, and that will be specified in the contract. So for example, if the dog walker comes back with your dog and you have decided to pay with PayPal, when you confirm the return of your dog and when everything is safe, we will make automatically a transaction to the person that have walked your dog. Or in this case, if he has chosen cash, then you will have to give him the amount of money in cash. But our fee is $1.50 per half an hour. So if a person cancels the walk, once it's already confirmed by both sides, will be charged with a 50-cent amount, because in our policy will be written that you have to be really sure and aware that you have to go forward with the walk. So that will be under policy, and if it's cancelled, you will have to pay 50 cents per half an hour, depends on how many hours the walk was. And the half of this amount will be given to the person that didn't cancel the walk. In this case, for example, if I was going there and somebody canceled the walk, I will receive the half of the fee that we have taken of the cancellation. So the other half will be to the enterprise, in this case to us. And the promotion of our project will be by making some funny comedy commercials and upload them in the social media. And the other way would be like to pay for advertisement, and for it we will need a budget, a thing that I will talk about a bit later. Once we already have some customers and once the application is already being used, we will try to get some interviews and to documentate some cases so we can implement that in the promotion, like by commercials and stuff. And another way of advertising will be to upload it in different kinds of social media. Since we will invest some money for the promotion and development of our application, we already thought that the budget will be 10,000 euro. And the thing is that a part will go to the development of the application itself, with help from some software developers, and the other part will go to the promotion and yeah, to make it better. If we talk about the place, actually, since is an application that uses just internet, it would be meant to work worldwide. I will say something about our marketing strategies, and namely about the segment and targeting. So we realized that it's the best idea to start in big cities because it's where you have more movement of people and where a lot of things are going on. So we realized that starting will be in big cities. And the socio-demographical segmentation wouldn't be a big problem because our targets will be dog owners and dog lovers in general. So we will control all these development and steps through our market investigation, and for it we have developed a B plan if everything successes and goes bigger and bigger. Namely that, for example, like when we have a lot of people already, we would implement the idea of creating a kind of dog social network that would connect people, so you can find the same race of your dog, so they can maybe have childs or go out in a walk. So that will be the idea that will be possible through this marketing investigation with the secondary data and the qualitative studies and the quantitative studies, and all these investigations would help like to develop this project in its maximal exponent.